Who was your sporting inspiration growing up?
Well, I suppose it was people around me, the kids, the teachers, and then eventually I got to swim quite well, and it was Mark Spitz. Mark Spitz was just an incredible hero, did incredible things, 7 gold medals, 11 medals all total, and I suppose it was part of what triggered the Olympic dream for me.
Wow. What would you say to youngsters starting out with ambition to make it to the Olympics?
If anybody starting off in sport is to enjoy it first. If you have a passion for sport, you really love it, and you want to do well, and you've got the talent, then that will carry you through. It's people that do it just to win. It becomes harder, and the training becomes harder and harder. You've got to enjoy the whole package. And to be frank, there was a few years where I didn't understand that, and the fun went out of my sport. And you've got to try and recreate the environment that you love in order to win.
What's the best piece of sporting advice you've ever been given?
It really was something that evolved. It's work your hardest on your worst days. Because at the end of the day, you know, the Olympic Games, it's, in my event, it was 1 minute, just over 1 minute in fact, every 4 years. Somebody else picked the minute. So you can't have a bad day, you can't have a bad hour, you can't have a bad minute.
How did you become involved with Premier Sports and Chewits sports courses?
Well, Premier Sport is just fantastic. It's been something that's, I suppose, filling a gap. It's very hard for primary schools to provide a really high quality sporting experience. And at the end of the day, you don't get a second chance for making a good first impression, as they say. And at primary school, it's the introduction to formal sport, the first introduction of most kids. So Premier Sport is really important to me about getting that to be the best. And of course, if all summer and all holidays kids are lying around not doing any sport, then they're not increasing their ability, keeping their fitness up, and they're not engaging. And so the partnership between Chewits and Premier Sport is a really fantastic one to engage kids during that crucial holiday periods.